Hello, everyone. It is Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. We have a developing story because yesterday there was some really big news coming out of the Teen Mom OG camp world. Taylor Selfridge, or Cory Wharton's, aka Cheyenne Floyd's baby daddy, got it, is pregnant with her first child. She and Cory announced the pregnancy through Us Magazine, or Us Weekly. Yeah, Us Weekly. Yesterday, Taylor is apparently 11 weeks along at this point, does not know the gender of her baby, and surprise, the baby is a surprise, or was unexpected, because literally no one that has any. I think people on this show just get pregnant because they know it's going to be a storyline, allegedly. No, but seriously, like, she has been talking about wanting to have a baby since basically they got back together in January, and suddenly they're pregnant now. It is now, October? So 9 months back together, and they are going to have a child. There's been some questions about whether or not Cory can actually be faithful. It was in Cory's own words that he told Cheyenne last season that he couldn't commit to her because he just wasn't in a place where he could be faithful to her. Then somehow he decided to get back together with an ex-girlfriend, Taylor, and he decided that he would be able to give commitment a try. Now, Taylor has been talking to the tabloids for months about how great this relationship is, about how committed they are to each other, about how they're taking things slow, but she wants to get married. She would love to have kids. Even in July, she told Us Magazine that she would love to have a child with Cory, but at the time said that they were just focusing on Ryder, not even knowing that maybe at that point in time she was actually pregnant. Well, yesterday during an Instagram Live, a woman stepped forward and said that she was allegedly Cory had attempted to hook up with her while he was in Buffalo, New York in August. Now, a Instagram page called Teen Mom Fans, which I have linked in my description, which is just at Teen Mom Fans, who is absolutely phenomenal, by the way, received some screenshots from this woman named Samantha, who insists that Cory was up in her DMs trying to hook up, trying to get her to go to his hotel for a tryst. So here are what she was sent, what Teen Mom Fans was sent in their inbox. Okay, so here is Samantha. She is a gorgeous beauty from New York, Buffalo area. She's claiming that Cory tried to hook up with her. And she then made this comment during the Instagram Live where she said, should I be like, was she pregnant while you tried hooking up with me while you were in Buffalo? Or when you sent me dick videos? Or when you wanted me to come to NYC and come to your hotel room? Then she provided these screenshots to Teen Mom Fans, and she's redacted some things, but he says, what are you doing? And then he says, you free with the purple devil, meaning he's horny. She scribbled it out, that one below, but it actually says, in a little bit. I could actually read through that one. I'm not sure why Samantha decided to scribble out everything she said and only keep what Cory says. And then he says, of course, and she says, when are you coming back to Buffalo? And he says, no clue. Then she shares a photo with him of a guy, apparently, maybe she's dating him. Again, she's scribbled everything out. And Cory responded by, he's okay, but you can do better. And he sent a picture of him to her. And then on August 25th, she did an Instagram story where she shared a photo of herself in a bikini, and Cory responded by saying, wow, with an emoji. Now, many people are wondering and suspect, does she actually, are these legit? Are these real? Well, Up until yesterday, Cory was actually following Samantha on Instagram. A Instagram page called J Challenge showed and leaked that screenshot showing that Cory, up until yesterday, was following Samantha's Instagram. Samantha's Instagram is now suddenly private, as is Cory Wharton's. Cory Wharton's is private. Taylor Selfridge's is now private. And apparently Samantha has stopped providing screenshots to Teen Mom fans. Now, there are some questions here. Did he hook up with her? Was it just videos? Was it just flirty communication? Well, according to Teen Mom fans, what she could get out of her was that nothing really happened except for some flirty exchanges. But apparently there are some videos of his you-know-what in which he sent to her. Cory was on Teen Mom OG's reunion basically telling Dr. Drew that he could not say I love you to Taylor because he didn't feel like he needed to say I love you for a woman to know. He said that he could just show a woman without telling her. Taylor said for her part, she knew that Cory loved her, but she didn't actually have to hear it, and she had told him that she loved him, but not the other way around. Taylor later admitted that they are not the best with communicating and maybe not always capable of saying the things that they feel, but she insists that their relationship is very stable and they spend all their time together. Well, if this is the case, Taylor needs to be checking what's going on in Cory's DMs, because everything from Teen Mom fans, she was actually able to verify that these DMs were not faked and that the communication was from Cory to Samantha. Now, whether or not anything happened is irrelevant, because the point was he was trying to get hooked up with this chick while his girlfriend was pregnant. A girlfriend who he insisted he was committed to. A girlfriend who now is pregnant with his 11-month-old baby, or 11 weeks pregnant with a baby. He's also got another baby mama, Cheyenne, and he had trouble committing to her because of infidelity issues with being faithful. So my question for Cory is, if you know you have trouble if this is all to be true, if you know that you have trouble being faithful to a girl, why put Taylor through this? Why put her through and assume or let her believe that you're going to be faithful when you in truth can't do it? And why, if you can't be faithful, why even try to have a relationship? This is the aspect of these young sort of influencers that are on these reality shows that I'll never understand. Like, if you know at your point in life that you can't be faithful, go have fun. Go rack up the girls. Go get your Instagram hotties. Go do it. Don't get these other girls in. But for the same breath, why would Taylor assume that he could be faithful given the track record of leading up to what happened, where he had trouble being faithful the first time, has trouble being faithful with Cheyenne, or can't be, and then suddenly is going to be faithful to her when he literally only a couple weeks before was like, I can't do relationships. Well, I guess now we see allegedly why Cory can't do relationships, because Samantha has videos that apparently she is shopping around to be released, Cory. She's got videos that she might want people to get out there and to be exposed fully. Cory's already been exposed on Instagram, don't worry. Remember, he was the one that videotaped Taylor twerking and had his penis out in full display, and he forgot to blur it out. Now, a lot of you were asking, is Cheyenne supportive of this baby? Well, yeah. Now, is she supportive given what's happened? I don't know. Either way, we do know that Cory is involved with his daughter that he has with Cheyenne. So if he has problems with fidelity, we at least know that he can be there for his children because he is involved with Ryder and he's there for Ryder. So at least he can be a good father. But Cheyenne actually shared this on Instagram earlier today, which says, congratulations, Babies are a blessing, and I can't believe Ryder is going to be a good big sister. So Cheyenne is clearly taking the high road and is doing her best to show her support when maybe Cory is maybe the dog that we all thought he was. Now, I always liked Cory, but I always had this spidey sense that maybe he just couldn't keep it in his pants. So there's been no word from Cory or Taylor on whether or not this has happened. Teen Mom Fans has not heard from Cory or Taylor to have any sort of denials at this time. So at this point, this is an allegation, but it's starting to get juicy. And if he was doing this with one girl, you better believe there's probably others that are out there. My only question now is, how is Taylor going to respond and what's going to happen next? I am dying to hear what you think about this. I'll be back later.